Fact number 88, most demons create out of their flesh. That was a crazy fact, and here are 100 facts about Demon Slayer. But these are no ordinary facts. I'm talking 100 of the best facts even the biggest Demon Slayer fans won't know. And if you haven't seen Demon Slayer yet, what are you doing? Go watch it. Watch every single episode, all the movies, and come straight back here and listen to 100 facts about Demon Slayer. Now for context, this is everything including up to the first Infinity Castle movie. So the anime is not finished, there's no spoilers in this video. This is just for what I've seen. And as always, number 99 is my favorite. So let's get into it. Fact number 1, Tanjiro has an exceptionally good singing voice. Although it's not seen much in the story, Gotoge has confirmed that Tanjiro is an incredible, naturally talented singer. Fact number 2, Zenitsu is surprisingly skilled at board games. According to his profile, he likes strategy games, and when he plays people, they're always surprised at how good he is, which is such a weird, backhanded compliment. Fact number 3, Inosuke is terrible at remembering people's names. Instead of learning names, he just invents them because he cannot be bothered to remember anyone's name. Fact number 4, Moichiro forgets things because his brain constantly filters information. It's not because he's lazy, it's actually because his brain deems certain information not important and gets rid of it. Fact number 5, Obanai secretly enjoys sweet potatoes. He rarely admits to liking sweet treats because of his serious personality. Fact number 6, Mitsuri eats enough food for several adults every meal. Her extraordinary muscle density requires an incredible daily intake of calories. Fact number 7, and you do know this, but Gyome cries all the time. His tears are not a sign of weakness, they're actually a sign of his huge empathy. Fact number 8, Tengen has mastered multiple musical instruments. You thought I was going somewhere else with that. His sound breathing was partly inspired by his musical training. Fact number 9, Tanjiro inherited his incredible sense of smell from his father. The Kamado family trait existed well long before Tanjiro became a demon slayer. Fact number 10, Nezuko enjoys folding paper, which is incredibly cute. And actually, if she's left alone, she'd happily fold paper for hours. Ubuyoshiki Kagaya remembers every demon slayer by name. Even with hundreds of members in the demon corps, he knows every single person's name. Fact number 12, the Ubuyoshiki family kept extensive historical records. Their knowledge of demons wasn't just passed down verbally, but actually they preserved generations worth of written literature about demons that were passed down. Fact number 13, the Ubuyoshiki estate was intentionally difficult to locate, which, if you don't want to be found, yeah, makes sense. Its location is carefully protected by the Corp, which is obviously the best way to protect yourself from Muzan, who has been chasing you for however many years it is. Hundreds? Fact number 14, Muzan changes identities constantly, not just his appearance. He maintains entirely different lifestyles depending on the identity he's taken on. So we all know right now he's Michael Jackson, but maybe before that he was someone else. Maybe before that he was Elvis or Frank Sinatra. Fact number 15, despite all that, Muzan actually dislikes change. He actually prefers an unchanging world that he has total control over, which is ironic. Fact number 16, and this won't be the first fact about the Kasugai crows, which all have different personalities. They all have different habits, preferences, and quirks, as outlined in the fanbook. Fact number 17, the Kasugai crows are actually specially trained before they're assigned to a demon slayer. And the assignment isn't random, so they might even be trained specifically for a certain demon slayer to match their traits. Fact number 18, and you probably didn't know this, but not every demon slayer receives a crow. Or maybe you didn't know that, because some of them receive a sparrow or other messenger birds, Zenitsu being the prime example. And little bonus fact, Zenitsu's sparrow is called Chuntaro. Fact number 19, Chuntaro is unusually intelligent, even by messenger bird standards. Fact number 20, Rengoku's appetite came from his mother's influence. His love of food came from his family long before he became a Hashira. Fact number 21, Gotoge originally created a prototype story called Hisatsu no Nagare for Demon Slayer, which was rejected. There's no official translation for the name, but it literally means demon slaying flow. Fact number 22, the prototype manga Kisatsu no Nagare differs dramatically from Demon Slayer. There were different designs, plot ideas, and concepts throughout the series. It was also much darker with a ruthless protagonist. So pretty different. Fact number 23, Kanzaki passed her final selection with Morichiro, and they've been friends ever since. Fact number 24, Hantengu's claim that he was always innocent was a lifelong delusion. The second fanbook explains that even as a human, every crime he committed, he felt like, he truly believed, wasn't his fault because of a distorted perception of reality. Fact number 25, Gyoko collected corpses before he ever became a demon. He had a disturbing fascination with dead fish, which eventually led to him displaying human corpses as art. His obsession with grotesque beauty predated Muzan, by years. Fact number 26, Nakame became a demon after killing her own husband. Her backstory explains that she was a struggling biwa performer whose desperate act of murder actually improved her playing style, eventually leading her down the path to becoming a demon. Fact number 27, Tanjiro's Hanafuda earrings inspired a real-life bookmark, and this is official merch that you can go out and buy right now. Fact number 28, Urokadaki carved every fox mask by hand. So yeah, those fox masks were not mass-produced, with each one being carved as both a protective charm and also a sign of his discipline. Fact number 29, Makomo's flower-patterned mask has a protective meaning. Her mask's floral motifs were selected as a charm against misfortune. If you like anime, like, comment, and subscribe, because I run this series weekly, starting off with Apothecary Diaries, all the way now through to Demon Slayer. Also check out My Hero Academia and Naruto. Fact number 30, the Kakushi have their own internal hierarchy. The fanbooks explain that the Kakushi are organized into different ranks with different responsibilities. These include battlefield recovery and logistics. Fact number 31, Wisteria houses are maintained by people who owe a debt of gratitude to the Demon Slayer Corps. Rather than being random safe houses, these houses are owned by families who have some kind of debt or they're repaying some kind of favor back to the Demon Slayer Corps. Fact number 32, Nichiren swordsmiths wear masks to both protect their work and their identities. The masks aren't just tradition. They help to conceal the identities of the Corps' most valuable asset. Fact number 33, Haganazuka becomes noticeably calmer when forging swords. Fact number 34, Kotetsu inherited the Yoriichi type doll through his family. The mechanical training doll remained in his family for generations. Fact number 35, the Yoriichi type Zero doll originally had 6 arms because Yoriichi's movements were impossible to reproduce with just 2 arms. I actually forgot about that training arc, but actually, I love that doll. There's been so many good training moments. Let me know in the comments, which is your favorite? Fact number 36, Demon Slayers travel almost entirely by foot. They have no transportation network, meaning members routinely walk hundreds of kilometers for their assignments. Fact number 37, and this one is a bit of a surprise, but the Demon Slayer Corps is not officially recognized by the Japanese government. It operates independently with the support of private families. Fact number 38, and this is misleading from the anime, but breathing styles do not literally create the elements that they represent. Got to get clarified that the visual effects are artistic representations rather than literal representations. Fact number 39, the Demon Slayer Corps has existed for centuries without ever eliminating Kuzan. This means countless generations have fought and failed before Tanjiro. Fact number 40, the anime is produced entirely by Ufotable. No changes were made to the production team at any point, and thank the anime gods because it's fire. Fact number 41, Haruo Sotozaki has directed every important installment of Demon Slayer, from season 1 through the Mugen Train film and later arcs. The same directors overseen the adaptation, helping maintain a consistent visual style. Again, thank the anime gods. Fact number 42, episode 19 became a viral turning point for the series. Tanjiro's battle against Hinokami created a lot of attention online, dramatically increasing the anime's popularity worldwide and even boosting manga sales. So that actually means the anime helps the manga become a global sensation rather than the other way around. Fact number 43, the anime uses a hybrid of 2D and 3D animation. And this is actually really important because I think Demon Slayer is the first example of a main anime, super popular, globally popular, that used 3D effectively. I think before that, people were trying it was a bit janky, but these guys perfected the craft and now everyone else is copying, like where they use 3D elements, where they use 2D elements, and how they mesh the both worlds together. Even One Piece now has quite a lot of 3D, but honestly, that hasn't been going on for long, and in my opinion, they were behind the curve versus Demon Slayer. Fact number 44, Mugen Train was adapted twice. After premiering as a theatrical release in 2020, it was then re-edited and released as an arc. It had new opening and ending themes, plus an entirely new first episode, which featured Rengoku before he gets on the train. And again, these guys are ahead of the curve because everybody wants movies and they want anime arcs. Dandadan tried, they copied them. I don't think it worked. I don't know why. I saw it in the movies, it was good. And then I didn't watch it again. Maybe because Dandadan's breaks are too long and Demon Slayer were just like, nah, next, let's go. I don't know. Fact number 45, the anime frequently expands scenes beyond the manga. Ufotable often adds anime original transitions, longer fight choreography, and extra character interactions, all the while keeping the story faithful to the manga. Fact number 46, Yuki Kajiura collaborated with Go Shina for the soundtrack. Instead of using a single composer, the anime features music from both composers, blending orchestral, choral, and traditional Japanese influences. and they nailed it. Fact number 47, rendering the Infinity Castle was a huge technical challenge. According to production notes, if they were to render the whole thing without optimization, it would have taken them years. Fact number 48, production of Infinity Castle started years before the release of the film. Fact number 49, the anime's camera work is far more dynamic than the manga. Ufotable frequently uses rotating virtual cameras, sweeping aerial shots, and long tracking movements that are impossible in the printed manga. Fact number 50, the studio uses digital composition to create its signature glow. Many of the series' distinctive lighting effects, such as sword glints, fire, and particle effects, are added during the composition phase, rather than traditional animation. Essentially, these are put on top of the animation. We're at the halfway mark, so let me know which has been your favorite fact so far. Fact number 51, Ufotable prioritizes production quality over release speed. In interviews, the production team have said that the reason that they can be so good so consistently is because they don't worry about when it's coming out. They just make sure it's good, which makes sense as long as you're delivering, and they're delivering. So keep doing what you're doing. Fact number 52, Tanjiro doesn't forget about the people who helped him get to where he is. He regularly writes letters to Urokodaki, Giyu, Tengen, and other side characters he's met throughout the show. Fact number 53, Kanao's skirt is getting shorter and shorter with each iteration, and it's being made by the same person that made Mitsuri's outfit. It's quite a hilarious touch to be like, no, it's the tailor doing it, it's not me writing the manga. Fact number 54, of all the pillars, Gyome is the best at arm wrestling, which feels obvious. You know no one's beating this guy in an arm wrestle. Like, it doesn't take a genius to work that out. Fact number 55, Tamayo's cat, Chachamaru, is the only known demon animal. Fact number 56, while there's no official date for when the series takes place, it's set in the Taisho era, which is between the years 1912 and 1926. Fact number 57, Muzan was born in the Heian era. That means he's between 700 to 1100 years old during the story that we're watching. Fact number 58, Tengen isn't the only character with multiple wives. Han Tengu was married multiple times and even had children. Fact number 59, Muzan also had 5 wives back in the Heian era, but he was so abusive that he drove them all to kill themselves. Classic Muzan. I know we don't know a lot about Muzan, but that feels like it's classic Muzan. Fact number 60, the first opening song, Gurenge by Lisa, won multiple awards and was even played during the closing ceremony of the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. And for those that don't remember, the song goes a little bit like this. Deserved classic. Fact number 61, Yushiro and Tamayo are the only characters to predate the manga, and that's because they were carried over from Kakarigare, Gotoge's other prototype story. Fact number 62, Nezuko's voice actor Kito Akari has the kanji for demon in her name, which is Ki, like the Kimetsu or Kito. This doesn't mean she's a demon, and it doesn't seem like that big a coincidence. Anybody that knows this stuff and has that deep Japanese knowledge, let me know in the comments. Is Ki a common character, a common kanji to have? Fact number 63, there's a spin-off universe set in a modern school called Kimetsu Academy, which I'd never heard of, and I want to see more about this. I'd watch. I actually love Demon Slayer. I've never been one of the people that's like, oh, it's just good animation. No, I love it. I think it's a great story. And I would watch a spin-off. MHA has a spin-off. I would not watch that spin-off. I mean, I might watch it one day, but it's just not anywhere near the top of my list. This would be. I'm gonna do more research. Fact number 64, Sabato was the same age as Giyu, with both of them meeting when they were 13 years old. Fact number 65, Muichiro was the fastest promoted person in the Demon Slayer Corps. Usually it takes years to become a Hashira. He did it in 2 months of picking up a sword. Within 2 months of picking up a sword. Prodigy. Fact number 66, because water style is easy for beginners to learn, most people pick it up. It's the most common breathing technique amongst swordsmen. Fact number 67, Urokodaki is most likely based on a real-life swordsman called Miyamoto Musashi. He spent his old age in the mountains, wrote a book about his techniques, called it the Book of Water, and had a long line of prodigies who died in his lifetime. Fact number 68, Urokodaki wears his Tengen mask because demons will make fun of his gentle face. Out of everyone to make fun of you, you don't want demons making fun of you. Fact number 69, since the Spider family are all unrelated demons who have been recruited by Rui, the ages are all mismatched for a real family, and actually the mother is the youngest member. Fact number 70, even though Upper Moon 6 is both Gyutaro and Daki, only Gyutaro has been recognized by Muzan as an Upper Moon. Fact number 71, the daughter spider demon is the only demon whose blood demon art was named in the manga, but not the anime. It was also not translated to the English manga, meaning until the data books came out, its name was only available in the Japanese manga. Fact number 72, one of Doma's favorite hobbies is taking baths in sake. When he was a human, he loved to drink sake, and now as a demon, he's not able to, so instead he bathes in it. Fact number 73, Akaza had special permission from Muzan so that he wouldn't have to kill women. And that includes, he wouldn't have to eat women. He's the only one of the 12 Kazuki who has special permission like this. Fact number 74, Inosuke's names for Tanjiro include the following: Kamaboku, Gonpachiro, Shakariki, Gengoro, Itadaki Tontaro, Anago Kanejiro, Hamado Tangoro, Amado Jangoro, Monijiro, Gentaro, Suichiro, Santero, Sochiro, Manjiro, Tanpachiro, Ganpachiro, and Ponjiro, which actually are such good nicknames. How is there so many? Fact number 75, the Jujutsu Kaisen manga actually features a reference to Demon Slayer. And that is when a character finds a toy of Tanjiro's sword, which is a great way to connect the two worlds, which obviously are set in different times, so fair play. Game respects game. Fact number 76, Mitsuri's hair is pink because of her diet. She eats so much Sakura mochi that her hair changed color. At one point, she ate 170 Sakura mochi per day for 8 whole months. Before that, she had black hair. Fact number 77, the reason for Rengoku's hair has 2 possible explanations. One is that pregnant women in his family spend 2 hours every 7 days staring at a torch. The other explanation Rengoku actually gave himself, which is that one of his ancestors ate too much tempura, and apparently that changed his hair color. Fact number 78, Rengoku intentionally ruptured his own eardrums on his first mission. That's because he was fighting the flute demon and he wanted to combat his sound-based blood demon art. And this could actually explain why he's always shouting. It adds up. Fact number 79, only 3 characters have fought upper moons in a one-on-one fight. That's Zenitsu, Muichiro, and Rengoku. Fact number 80, Zenitsu is actually a very popular character. He's placed 2nd and 1st for popularity polls for Demon Slayer, and he even placed 29th in a popularity poll for none other than The Promised Neverland. As a joke, but still, just shows how popular he is. Fact number 81, Zenitsu actually has 7 beautiful ex-girlfriends. And yeah, that is hard to believe, but there was a reason. And they used him for money. And after all his girlfriends left him, he's left with 600,000 yen debt. Back in the early 1900s, that would be a lot. Fact number 82, Gyu's Hayuri has 2 distinct patterns on it. One side is from Sabato, and the red side is from his sister, both of whom were taken by demons. And he honors them both. He's actually a softie, right? He's a softie. Fact number 83, the first fan book lists Tanjiro's hobbies as headbutting and cleaning. Great names. Fact number 84, Tanjiro inherited his hard head and love of headbutting from his mum, who is said to have killed a boar once with a headbutt. She did it to save her kids. Makes sense. It's just a shame she couldn't do that to Muzan. You know what I mean? Just, Fact number 85, you know Tanjiro and Nezuko, but here are the rest of their siblings' names. Takeo, Hanako, Shigeu, and Rokuta. Fact number 86, demons don't need to blink because their eyes are always damp. Fact number 87, we touched on this a little bit already, but demons cannot eat regular food. If they try, they end up throwing it back up. Fact number 88, most demons create clothing out of their flesh. And it actually makes sense because when they turn to dust at the end, everything's gone, which means there's no clothes. And if there is clothes at the end, that means they were wearing real clothes. And if there isn't, skin clothes. Gross. Fact number 89, Nichiren's swords translates to solar blade. This is because they harness the same demon-slaying energy as the sun. Fact number 90, only 4 of the 9 Hashira use regular swords. So we've got ding, 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 ding versus ding, 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 ding. Fact number 91, the Infinity Train is a real type of train. It's called a JGR class 8620 or 8620. Any train aficionados, let me know, how do you say the name? And these trains were made between 1914 and 1926. Fact number 92, and this is a good one, Inosuke's crow is always hiding from him. And for good reason, because he's tried to eat the crow 18 times. Fact number 93, Inosuke's face reveal was meant to be built up as this big reveal, and it accidentally got leaked. It got leaked in a 4-cover manga in Jump Giga, a spin-off of Weekly Shonen Jump. This ended up being quite a big deal, and Gottage had to actually apologize to the fans. Fact number 94, while there are 5 core breathing styles, there are actually 14 different breathing styles in total. Fact number 95, Aoi's voice actor, Ehara Yuri, is actually an in-house animation staff member for Ufotable, which means that she actually helped with the production of the anime itself, as well as voicing a character. Fact number 96, the reason there are 9 Hashira is because the kanji for the word Hashira has 9 strokes, which is a nice little touch. Fact number 97, one small detail that you probably missed is that the buttons for the Demon Slayer core are silver, whereas the buttons for the Hashira are gold. Now, I know everyone's just gonna spam yes, but let me know in the comments. Did you know that? And be honest. Fact number 98, the only confirmed LGBT character in the series is Suma, one of Tengen's wives. It's confirmed she's bisexual in the second fan book. Fact number 99, and I told you this is my favorite, but Channing Tatum actually voices one of the characters in the Infinity Castle movie. He's the English voice dub character for Keizo. Fact number 100, Demon Slayer manga was originally released with different names in France, aka the Night Prowlers, and in Spain, the Night Guardians. Both did not do well. And actually, once the manga really picked up later down the line, partly to do with the fact that the anime was so popular, they re-released both mangas in France and Spain, but called them Demon Slayer. Even when they made mistakes, these guys brought it back. And that is 100 facts about Demon Slayer. Now look, if you've stuck around this long, give me a subscribe, or even better, let me know in the comments which anime should I do next. And I'll see you next week for 100 facts about Vinland Saga.